gas cooking, walkable schools, a private in-law suite with its own private entrance. And that's just the beginning of what this Parkview at the Hills community has to offer. Parkview at the Hills by Landsea Homes sits in a prime location. You're about 25 minutes from Disney, 35 minutes from Orlando International Airport, and you're just under 5 miles from the historic downtown Clermont. And if you've never been to downtown Clermont, it has a beautiful lakefront park, weekly farmers market, local coffee shops, breweries, and boutique restaurants. It's one of those places where you could grab lunch, take a walk by the water, or enjoy live music all through the day. You also have a quick access to their turnpike, which makes commuting a breeze. And the best part, you're gonna have a Publix, a Chipotle, a Starbucks for those coffee lovers, and it's literally around the corner from this community. Not just that, we actually have an Advanced Health Hospital around here and coming soon a Minneola Town Center. By the way, my name is Dolores Paredes. I'm a local realtor here in the Central Florida area. So if you're considering relocating to Central Florida, or if you want more information on this community, feel free to reach out to me. I'm gladly here to help. And let's talk about schools for a second. One of the greatest things that I like about this neighborhood, that you have the elementary and the high school, which are walkable. So if you're picturing an easy morning or not having to sit in a car every day, that's definitely a nice little perk. They offer 7 floor plans, giving you plenty of flexibility, whether you prefer open concept living or you need an extra room. There's a lot of options in this community. You have the opportunity to choose floor plans that have 4 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms. The starting prices on these particular floor plans are starting at $559,990, going all the way up to $759,990. Of course, guys, this is without the lot or the upgrade. This is just a starting price. Now, there is going to be an HOA in this community, and what's great that there's no CDD. And the HOA, it's only $100 a month, and you're going to have a beautiful resort-style pool and cabana and a playground. And now I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour of the Kensington Flex and the Palmer Executive. So now we're going to be starting with this floor plan, which is the Kensington, which is a 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage. The square footage of this home is going to be 2,100, and the base price without the lot or the upgrades is going to be $519,990. So now let's go ahead and take a tour of this home. Okay, so now we are in the Kensington floor plan, and I love this long hallway as you see in this video. So you're gonna go straight into the open concept, and into my left side, we're gonna have some of the bedrooms. But first, we're starting out with this flex room that we have as soon as we enter the house. So we have 2 large windows for a lot of natural light, and you can see how spacious this flex room is. And I like that they converted it into small little like get together, or you also have the opportunity to make it into a office space if you want to. However, you would have to add a door here, or like a double door, but that's not included with the builder. You would have to do that separately. But this is one of the floor plans that you could choose in this community, okay? So now as we continue, I'm gonna go to my left side so we could see first what's on the left side of this house. And here immediately to my left, we're gonna have your 2-car garage. Sorry about that. So this would be your 2-car garage. And as soon as we enter the 2-car garage, we're gonna have to the left a first bedroom next to it. So this would be a full-size bed, 2 nightstands, and here we have your walk-in closet. And as I turn around, so you could see the space in this room, pretty basic space, and we have still space between a dresser and the bed. And what I like about it, you still have a lot of space that you could actually add a big TV if you have kids that love to have TV in their room, with the large windows for natural light. And I like that we have this right here. When you come in, you could put your keys. However, this is not going to be part of the home. This is like an upgrade if you decide to add something like that. And then over here we have your laundry area. So we have cabinets, and then this is going to be your washer and dryer. And I like it that you could actually have it like a washer and dryer in a small little room for your doggy. That's what they did here, and they added some pictures, so that way you could picture yourself decorating the laundry area. And now to my left, I'm sorry, to my right side, I'm a lefty guy, so I'm always making mistakes about saying left. So on my right side, I'm sorry, yes, on my right side, we're gonna come into the second bedroom. So most of us, besides the primary bedroom, the basic bedrooms are gonna be almost like in the entrance of the home. And then as I turn around, this room also has a lot of space here. Again, it's similar to the bedroom that we just saw with your windows right there and your closet space. So you have that. And then as we turn over here, we have this bathroom that's going to be shared with both rooms, or actually 3 rooms. So we have your toilet, bathtub, and we have this door for privacy. So that way, while somebody's in the taking a shower, the other person's using the vanity to do their brush your teeth, brush your hair. So that's it. And this would be your third bedroom. So as you see, we have a large windows, again for natural light. We have space in between the bed, similar to the other bedroom. I'm gonna turn around here. So, and over here we have again your closet space, which is gonna be the same as the other rooms. Oh, it's stuck. Sorry, I couldn't open the other side. But here's the bedroom space. And now we're heading into the open concept. So here will be part of your AC unit. And look at this, we have your gathering area. So this is your gathering area, your dining area, and your kitchen area. So you have really open concept. And what I like about this particular floor plan is that if you have your family gatherings or you have your kids watching TV, you can actually be cooking here and seeing what's going on in this area of the home. If you're one of those people that want to see what's happening, I like the way it is. I particularly love watching TV while I cook. So this makes it like really nice. And look at the waterfall on these islands that they did. Now, of course, it's going to be an upgrade, but it's beautiful that extra luxury thing that they added here. They have the long island is long enough to add like 4 chairs, as you see in this video. And then we have outlets in the corner. So we have pretty good island. Over here would be your oh my God, my mind just slipped. This would be your dining area. And so we have a table that sits 6 people. You can add a longer table if you wish. We have windows for natural light. We have the 42-inch cabinets with crown molding on top if you decide to do so. Here is your backsplash. And we have a lot of space in between when you're washing dishes or while you're cooking. That's if you love washing dishes. I particularly wash dishes, but here's your dishwasher if you guys don't use that. And we have your sink, which is really deep. I like having a deep sink. So let me know in the comments, what type of sink do you love? And what's great about this community, that this is a gas community. So if you're one of those people that love the gas community, and I noticed between electric and gas, I just moved to an area that has a gas community, and I've been using electric for such a long time, and wow, what a difference. So if you're those who like a gas community, this will be it. So I'm gonna do another turn so you can appreciate this house because it's really, really beautiful. So over here we have your pantry. Sorry, I can't open that door for some reason it's stuck, but anyway, this would be your pantry area. And now, this is the primary bedroom. Look at this primary bedroom. Very large windows for a lot of natural light to come into the property. We have two nightstand, well, dressers type, really long. We have your king size bed. I'm going to turn around here so you can appreciate this primary bedroom. And what I like about the ceilings, I don't know if you guys could appreciate that, but they added like a little bit of crown molding around the ceiling. Now that's going to be considered an upgrade if you guys decide to do so, but I think it gives it a little bit of extra elegance on the property. Let me know, what do you think? Would you like something like that in your house? So I'm going to turn here, give you another view. You really appreciate this primary bedroom. And now we're heading to the primary bathroom. So we have here double sink. We have your double sink. We have your walk-in closet. Here would be your private toilet. So if you want privacy, this would be it. Your windows for natural light. Here we have a linen closet and a stand-up shower. So I know we get a lot of people that want stand-up shower. This would be your choice on the primary bedroom. You would have a stand-up shower here, really nice. We turn around, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you from the back of the house so you could see how much space. Now, mind you, this is a model home. Doesn't mean that you're gonna have your house towards this backyard. You might have a different lot size because, like I said, it's a model home. So let me turn. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're in the area of Minneola. So as I turn, as you can see, we have your cover lanai. So if you want to have your cookouts and things like that, I would add a screen because it's Florida. You get a lot of mosquitoes and insects, but this is pretty nice back of the house patio. So if you like to have a lot of gatherings and things like that, you have pretty much space here. I like it a lot. So let me show you this side. And that is it for this particular floor plan, which is the Kensington tour. Now the model home that we're touring right now, it is a Palmer Executive. It is a 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2-car garage. The square footage of this home is 4,400, and they do have 1 inventory home left in this community. This house is going to be selling for $949,000. Not this model home, but the house that they have for inventory. So if you want more information on that, feel free to reach out to me. However, if it's sold out here, they do have another community that's going to have way more lots available for this particular floor plan. Okay, so now let's go ahead and tour this home. Okay, so now we are in the Palmer home. Now this home, it's huge. It's a lot of space. It's almost, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's 4,400 square feet. So as we come in, I'm gonna start with the right side so that way I don't get confused. So as soon as we come into the right side, we're gonna have these stairs. However, before going into the stairs, I'm gonna go to the left. Now there's gonna be 2 stairs in this floor plan. So this is gonna be one side, and then in the other side is gonna have another stairs. So that's what makes a difference compared to other communities and floor plans. So this will be your half bath on the first floor. So when you come in, if you have guests immediately, they will use the half bath. Now what makes this particular floor plan different is it has the in-law suite. So this is where we're entering the in-law suite first before I go to the other areas of the home. So immediately, this is gonna be the outdoor to your outside of the house. So let me show you. So as you can see, this will be the outside. So this is your main entrance. And then in the side would be the separate door. So that's if you're looking for an in-law suite. So they have their own privacy. And again, they have this door for privacy. Okay, so now as we enter, immediately we're gonna have your small little, like, I guess, small little kitchenette wet bar. I mean, like more like a wet bar, I guess. It has a lot of cabinet space right here, a lot of windows for a lot of natural light, and we have a king size bed here, or 2 nightstands. So basically, this is a little bit different compared to other model homes that have an in-law suite, because most of the time they have a little bit more separation. This is gonna have like everything right there. But this is another option if you have in-laws, or if you have a son in college who wants their own separate everything, or if you have family members, or rent it out. It's up to you how you want to use the space, but it has its own full bathroom, separate from everybody in the other side of the home. And then over here, we would have your closet space for this in-law suite. So it's called like a casita. They call it casita also. That's another name for this. But yeah, this would be, as soon as you come in, they have their own separate entrance, or they could come in through the main door. Okay, so now, like I said, here's the main door. So now we're heading, so this is your open concept right over there. We have this huge wide hallway, and look at this beautiful trade ceilings for giving it more luxury style. And this will be your formal dining area. So as you can see, it's pretty huge. Like I said, this is a 4,400 square feet home. And now we're entering the open concept. So we have your living area, your kitchen area, and your dining area. So that will be your formal dining area. And then we have the other regular dining area. So, and this is a gas community. So if you like gas, this will be it. Here we have double oven. So this is going to be considered an upgrade. 42-inch cabinets, crown molding. This is a large island with waterfalls on the side, a deep sink, very deep and wide. For those who like to have a lot of dishes, it's really wide. Wide over here in the entrance, while you're cooking, cleaning. We have more space over here for those who like to have a lot of space in their in their kitchen area. See, it's a really beautiful floor plan. And again, here would be the gathering area. So if you like to watch TV, have friends come over, or have a large family, this would be a perfect floor plan. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the patio to the end of the video, so stay tuned to that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go this area of the home. So here would be your bathroom. So right now, this is a model home, but this would be another bathroom. Can't show you the 2-car garage because that's being used as an office space. But look, we have another room over here, and this one is actually a flex space because it doesn't have a closet space. So you have options if you work from home, or you have kids that like their privacy and studying. This would be really great study room too. Okay, now I like this drop zone area. We have lights for natural light. Windows for natural light. This would be, like I said, this would be your 2-car garage entrance, but it's used as a model home right now, so I can't open that. Over here, we have a closet space. So as soon as you come in from the 2-car garage, if you want to put your coats, umbrellas, this will be perfect for that. And now this is the other side. Like I said, it has stairs on the other side of the house. So you have 2 ways of going upstairs to the room. So now we're heading to the rooms. So as you saw on the first floor, it's really, really spacious. And now we're getting into this amazing second floor. Look at this this loft area, humongous. Look at it. Beautiful for a large family, or it's just one of those people that like to have a lot of space and like to have like friends over, parties, get-togethers, or converted this into a theater room. As you see, they have so much space, however you want to use it. And over here, they added like a game. So you have like a game room too. So you have a lot, a lot in this floor plan. Now, I'm gonna go this side. So this will be your primary bedroom. So 2 windows, and look at this space over here. I mean, how is much better for this to be living like this? So instead of going downstairs, you want to watch TV at nighttime and have a coffee or unwind while watching TV or just reading a book. Look at the space of that. Look how beautiful that is. Let me turn around again to show you the rest of the room. So we have space in between the dresser and the room. And I'm gonna go over here to show you more in this area, this side of the house, to appreciate this primary bedroom, because you don't see that many primary bedrooms like this. And here, look at this. This is your primary bathroom. So you have your stand-up shower, sinks opposite side. We have a bathtub, large windows. And over here to my right, we have a closet, walk-in closet. And a lot of cabinet space. Over here we have your stand-up shower. Look how beautiful that stand-up shower. It's wide. We have your closet space again, another walk-in closet space. His and hers closet space. Again, I can show you double vanity, one on one side, the other on the side. Here we have your bathtub. Look at that. If you want to have like a spa, unwind, have some wine, or reading a book, or you're taking a bath. Here is your private toilet. I like it because of the privacy. So they're starting to make more private toilets. I noticed that in most of the homes that I toured, which is really nice. I think a lot more people want that. So, but how beautiful is this primary bedroom? Who wouldn't want to live like this? So now I'm gonna go to the rest of the rooms. I don't want to get lost. So, okay, we did that. So we have this long hallway that's going to take you to the rest of the rooms, and you're going to see the other stairs. And what I like about this floor plan too is that you have your own stairs to go to your primary bedroom, so you have your own privacy in one side, and then the rest of the rooms are going to be on the other sides. So if you're one of those persons that like to have that separation, then this would be perfect for that. So here is one bathroom on the second floor. This would be your other bedroom, but look how spacious these bedrooms are. So you still have space between the dresser and the bed. You could add a king-size bed if you wanted to for your kid, your grown-up kid, and they still live with you. And we have here your walk-in closet. I mean, not walk-in closet, your closet. As we continue, this would be a linen closet. You see, we have more closets, bedrooms heading to the other side of the house. This would be the second. So this would be the third, but the second because it's not your primary bedroom. But look how spacious it is. We have a lot of space in between. As we continue to my right side, we have your laundry area. Of course, guys, this some of the stuff that you see in this home is actually considered an upgrade. So, and now here, like I said, this is the other side where you have the stairs. So they actually come to the other side to their own bedrooms, and then you would have on your own side your own stairs to go to your primary bedroom. So it's a really nice touch for those who want privacy. Even though this house is pretty big, so you have a lot of privacy, I believe. So this is the other bedroom. Bathroom. Sorry, I keep on getting confused. And now let me continue going here. So this is the other bedroom. Very spacious too. As you can see in this video, we have 2 windows for natural light. Over here we have your closet. And let's continue, because I don't want to get lost in here. So this would be the other bedroom. So pretty much you have a lot of space on each bedroom, besides the primary bedroom being a huge bedroom. So like I said at the beginning of the video, we're in the area of Minneola, and we're close to everything here. Literally close to everything, literally. So, okay, so these are the stairs. So let me make sure I finish everything, because sometimes this house is like a maze to me. Okay, I did finish this side. Let's go downstairs and then show you the back of the house now, because I know you guys are waiting for that. I promised you. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. So here we are. We go downstairs. We go through the main area of the home again. And now the backyard, which is also a beautiful backyard. It has a lot of space. Look at all the space that it has on the back of the home. Look, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? I love the space on the backyard. If you have your dog, they can run around. You don't have to be, they have like big fences. Of course, you would have to add that. That's not gonna be with the base price of the home, but this is the back of the house. And you can see that between neighbors, you have space in between. Because I know one of the questions I get asked a lot, the space between neighbors, and they still have a fence in between here, but they still have space between the neighbors. So that's a good plus with this, because they have big lots here. In Minneola, they have more space than if you were to buy something in Orlando. So if you're looking for more space, this area will be more for you. And it's quieter area too. Well, I hope you liked the community tour of this community. If you would like more information on this community or these model homes that I just showed you, feel free to reach out to me. The numbers that show up on the screen. Again, my name is Dolores, and I'll see everyone on the next video.